Welcome to Japs Annex. Oh, my name is Harv. I'm going to have a drink with everyone, and we're going to talk. So, we're all here together in the annex, and I'm probably really nervous right now, but we're just going to talk, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself that some of you guys don't know. For instance, everybody in this room I met here in Cincinnati. I've been here 18 years, and I have a pretty interesting life, a lot of things you guys don't know about me. So we're just going to talk about a few and get going. And this is going to be as short as I can make it, and then we're going to spend some time. So, I grew up in Georgetown, Kentucky. I have a single mom who is fantastic. Hi, Mom, if you're here. Hi, Andrea. So, here's the deal. My mom was fantastic. My dad was never present, never really needed him to be because my mom was everything. So, here's some stuff. When I was a kid, I beat sexual and physical abuse. It went on for a while when I was a kid. About the time I was 14 or 15, I started getting a little bit of help for that. In the course of all the time of that, I also was a fantastic basketball player. I played all the way into college. I'm sure some of you guys did not know that. And also, most of you probably don't know that I came to this city to go to Cincinnati Bible College, which is where I met Renee Fry and Jill. Hi, Jill and Renee. And my life kind of started from here. I moved here kind of to be happy. I was a troubled kid. A lot of you guys met me when I first moved here, and I wasn't the Harv you see today. I had a hard time hugging people, letting people in. The world was just like a really complicated place for me. So I came here and I went to Bible college, and I wanted to study things like why people believed what they believed, or stuff like that I didn't really have to beat my bipolar and my depression and stuff. I wanted like this hope and this peace that I was just kind of searching for when I came here. So I studied the Bible. Gosh, my hair's a mess, guys. Woo! Alright, so, came here, went to Bible college, started kind of my life here. I met a whole lot of people. I met all kinds of people through rave parties and music and stuff like that. Jeannie Murray, Jeremy Leto. Just my world started to just open up from I live in a small town to I'm in the city. And people are just amazing. I mean, they're colorful. They eat different kinds of foods. They listen to different kinds of music. It was just this huge thing that opened up in my world that made me just want to live life and take it all in, take everything in. As many people as I could meet that were different, or, just people. I couldn't get enough of it. Once I got going and started to let people in, it was just the most amazing feeling I have ever had in my life. So somewhere in there, I kind of figured out I was gay. Whoa, big surprise. That was awesome. So then my world kind of opened up a little bit bigger. I started to learn a little bit more about myself. Started to get a little bit more comfortable in my own shoes. What you guys probably don't know is in the midst of all of this, I'm battling like serious bipolar. I'm up and down and all over the place. And as much as I want to be happy here, I still have this thing that kind of grips me that just says, no, like you can't do that, or you're not worthy of that. I don't know. I'd been stuck in this dark place so long that it was just like this fight to get out of it. So in the midst of having good times with all these people that I'm enjoying and life is great, I still some days just want to lay it all down. Lay it all down. I have battled wanting to take my own life since I was at least 14. In and out of hospitals all through high school. Things that my mom had to do, like put me in a safe environment for 5 or 6 months at a time, where I had a padded wall or a place to scream or, you know, all of that, just to keep me safe. Mostly because at this time in my life, I didn't really have music the way I do now. It wasn't in here. It was around and it sounded good, but I hadn't been around enough of it to know what it could do for me. So I started making a lot of friends around here, and everybody in this room right now has music in common in some way. Bluegrass, funk, soul, turntables, house music, you name it. Everybody in this room I probably know, unless you're my doctor. Computer. Unless you're my doctor, I probably know you through music. Sorry, I don't know my MacBook too well. Okay, so there we go. I am here, I'm in Cincinnati, and I am super depressed. I'm in and out, I'm all over the board, I make a whole bunch of friends. Boom! What do I know next? I'm happy for the first time in my life. I've gone off all medications for being bipolar. Those of you who knew me in the period of time where I was highly sedated, I apologize for all the drooling and manic thoughts and all that crazy stuff that I put you guys through. So, right about the time, first of all, I hit a little period where I was agoraphobic. I didn't want to go out of the house. Going in Kroger's was hard for me. Everything was just hard. I started to burn myself. Some people cut themselves, some people harden themselves in different ways. For me, I would take a lighter and get it a little bit hot and just touch my skin with it. And you guys probably have not really paid much attention to my arms, but they are scarred all up. And they're scarred all up because in those moments when my normal go-to was to try to take my life, I found that here in Cincinnati I wanted my life, but I was afraid I was going to take my own on a bad day and when I didn't really want to. So I found this way that kind of worked for me. I would just kind of hit my skin a little bit with a lighter, and then I would kind of come back to normal, and it was like my way of saving my own life, and in return I kind of burnt my arm all up, and which was a sacrifice I was happy to make to be alive. So in a nutshell, what I'm trying to say here is I've beaten being abused and never let that hold me as a victim. I've beaten bipolar and gotten off medication and gotten happy again. I've beaten being agoraphobic. I've beaten myself and taking my own life. I've beaten heartache. All kinds of stuff. I just feel like whatever the world handed me, I wasn't going to let it hold me down, and I was going to beat it and be a victim of it. And it was always my natural way. I never kind of understood why I was doing that. When I got happy, I started to get to the point where I felt like you live in the now, and that's something that some people can't really do. You live now, and you look a little bit ahead, and you prepare for what you hope is a possible future, but what you really have is now, what you feel, what you believe. You work with what you have now. And it was one of the best lessons I've ever learned, and it has taught me how to prepare for my future. So, all this stuff, life's kind of bad, life's kind of hard, whatever, I'm up here, things are getting good. Here come the kids. And by I mean kids, I'm talking everybody decided to start dropping little Harvinators. I mean, they're everywhere. Jacob, Micah, Boyd, Gwen, Liam, Olive, I mean, you name it, I have little people everywhere. And life is good. I get to be a kid again, things are awesome. Another thing you guys might not know about me is in my early 20s, I had 4 little foster kids. 4 little Hawaiian girls. They were amazing. They lived with me and my sister. Cheers. Yeah, so that's a whole bunch of stuff about me. The kids come, and then my world really kind of opens up. My depression is kind of lifting. I'm feeling, I wouldn't say good about myself, but I'm feeling like I could go out in public. I feel like I have a few friends. You know, I could do this. So I start going out. I go to this place called the Blue Bar, and my friend Alicia throws me to the wolves. She tells these people, oh, Harv's a DJ, and I'm thinking, no, Harv's not. Harv likes music and plays it at home, and that's where we're at on that. My friend Alicia just pushes it, and pushes it. She's throwing me out there to these guys, and they're like, well, just come in and play on a random night. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I come in and I do this. I'm not lying, within 2 weeks, my entire life changed. Everything changed. I was a horrible DJ, too. I didn't really know what I was doing, but people felt that off of me, that we were enjoying ourselves, and we were dancing, we were having a good time, and it didn't really matter. And in the course of that, people supported me doing this, which was crazy to me. So I started doing it more and more, and it started to feel really, really good. Better than any medicine, better than anything I had ever experienced. It just felt like it was good. I was able to not only do something that made me feel better, but I had this way of being able to help other people feel better. And it became this thing where, like, people either came out to dance to have a good time and celebrate a good day, or they had a bad day and just needed what I need all the time, just a little something, a little bit of music, a little bit of something that feels good. So in this part, I meet all kinds of people. All these people that are in the room with you today are some of these people. DJs, my friends at Starfire, Glisten. I started working with different organizations, Recycled Doggies, the Human Rights Campaign. I got to be part of Pride. Let's see, what else? Lunch Beat. If you guys haven't been to Lunch Beat, that stuff is amazing. Lunch Beat is awesome, and I expect you all to show up to our next Lunch Beat. I met people all over the place. I all of a sudden have friends that are burlesque girls. Awesome! How often can you say that? I mean, that's kind of great. Who else? The Eco Village. I live in a place where we farm our own vegetables, and the earth is awesome and appreciated, and people are really, really nice here. What else? Let's see. Bands. People that I met in music. Magnolia Mountain, Kristen Craft, Maya, everybody that I met in music. So yeah, we all know I have a whole lot of friends, and they're all in this room. Lots of them. So, not only did I make friends, I made full families. Jeannie Murray and her entire family have taken me as family. We do family things together. The Flick family, the McNutts and I, we just practically are one big thing. All of us. I made these families that were, it was like coming to a different place and making this life that has just been amazing. And I see people, and I think how blessed I am that I've met these people and what my friends look like, because I don't really know that I've ever met anyone who has all of this, all of you, all the support, all the just amazingness that is who I am and surrounds me. I just feel like I'm a little piece of absolutely all of you in here somewhere, and since you're all so different, it makes me a really awesome person. I just feel completely fulfilled by the people in my life. With that being said, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about how my life has changed here. The last couple weeks of my life have been really crazy. There's only a few of you that have been a part of how crazy it really has been, and there are no words. It's been crazy. So let's just get to where we're going. Long story short, I started having some problems at the end of last year. I started having some really weird muscle cramps. They were kind of painful. I didn't really know what was going on. And so yeah, I clearly am in the prime of my life. I have a smoking hot girlfriend. I'm living it up. I'm DJing all the time. Things are awesome. I'm feeling like Skrillex on a good day. Shit's getting awesome. I can't get enough of life. I am just living it as hard as I can. It feels good to be happy. It's just good. You know, the sun's shining here in the Eco Village. Things are awesome. So I think I'm dehydrated. I'm going into the doctor yo, I'm not drinking enough water. My leg hurts, whatever, like, what's going on? Eat some bananas. I'm like, not trying to tell my friends about it so they can be like, Harv, slow down, drink some water. So yeah, I go in for these muscle cramps, not a big deal. Trying to figure it out, and they can't really figure out why I'm having the muscle cramps. Things we start to look a little bit further, and it starts to get a little bit worse. Right after January, I start to kind of like limp a little bit. I'm like, whoa, what's up with my gangster walk? Something's going on here. So I was, being a Harv, tried to conceal it, just pick my leg up a little bit more, and get through Christmas and New Year's, and then get it checked out, blah, blah, blah. It's kind of like my arm is kind of giving me some problems too, and I'm like, ooh, whoa, I'm a DJ, this can't be happening, I'm going in. Then I get a little bit more concerned, so long story short, I start going through a whole bunch of testing. The people that are putting me through this testing are, whoa, super amazing. I'm just going to stop right now and say, thank you, Edna, for being awesome. I know you're somewhere out there, and you are awesome, and I expect all my friends to come to you at some point and tell you you're awesome. This person, Edna, starts to just really fight for me. She's getting me in all these appointments, and she's letting me know, like, something is up, and we got you. We're going to figure this out. So I had taken a couple falls, and, you know, things are kind of weird. And they start to do some heavier testing. Mind you, the whole time I'm kind of like on the internet playing doctor myself. I'm like looking into stuff. I start having these like weird little things in my arm. I'm like, no, I got to figure this out. So anyway, I'm rambling a lot. Sorry for that. We get going, and they start kind of poking and prodding me with some needles and some electricity, and I get to go in some MRIs, which is horrible because there's no music in there, and it's kind of like being in a straw. Not fun. But I'm doing all this. I just kind of really want to know. And then it kind of gets a little serious for me. And we start breaking things down into what's going on. Why is my leg not moving? And I'm real frustrated. I'm like telling it to move, and it's just being a butthole. So we kind of narrow it down that like something's going on, and it's going on like between my brain and my leg, but we can't really figure that out. And we start talking about things like spinal chords and brain tumors and multiple sclerosis and, you know, some really weird things. And I'm like, whatever, like that's just kind of crazy. And if it's a brain tumor, we're going to get it out of there, and I'm going to be good. And if it's multiple sclerosis, whatever, I'm going to DJ with like elbows and ears or, you know, whatever. I'm not really worried that anything is going to beat me at all. Like, whatever it is, I got this. And not just me, my people got this too. Like, we are going to get that taken care of. And we are going to be fine. I'm not stressed. And then it got kind of serious. So, a little bit over a week ago, I was diagnosed with ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease. And, hold on, bad timing, Mac. Haha. And it changed my life. 3/11/15, the day shit got real. That's kind of how I felt about that. I know a lot of you probably maybe don't know what that is, or you do, and you know kind of what I'm looking into here in my life. In general, I'm going to tell you just a little bit about it, and before I do, I want to tell you why. I know that everyone is probably really happy about the fact that they're learning this on the annex wall, but here's the deal. I have a lot of friends. I mean, a lot of friends. I didn't want... For me, there's a difference between friends and acquaintances. My acquaintances are those people I pass in the street that like my music or say hey or follow my Instagram or we know a little bit about each other. My real friends are actually the however many of you showed up tonight, maybe as much as 100 or two. The people that have been on this journey with me, the people that have been to my house in the Eco Village, or one of my epic birthday parties, all that stuff, a part of my world. People that were part of me having 4 little foster girls, or being a part of Bible college, or being a part of all of this, like the whole way. And I just wanted to, first of all, give my real friends a one-on-one, even though it's a bigger deal, where you didn't hear this on the streets or word of mouth, and you could hear it from me. And also, I've arranged for people to be here today to give you information and support, so that we're all on the same page with what's about to go on, and so that we're all on the same page with how much support we need from each other on this. So I apologize that we all have to be here like this, but it really was kind of my only option, and I just really want to make the best of what we've been handed. ALS is a really complicated disease. I always knew I was pretty special and rare, but apparently I am like really rare, guys, like under the 0.00 something mark. I also too have a lot to educate myself about. I have a lot of decisions to make and a lot of things to figure out for myself. But ALS in general, there's about 15 people a day that get this diagnosis. If that, it can strike anybody. It has nothing to do with my family line. It has nothing to do, it's not contagious. It has nothing to do with how I did or did not take care of myself. You know, I smoke cigarettes and clearly have some Jameson from time to time, and none of that affected any of this. It just randomly happens. They have no cure for this, and they have no way to treat me. There aren't medicines for this. There's no way for them to make this better, except for they make the quality of every step of my days better. They work with me on living in the now and making your days count, and kind of all those things I was already about before this started going down, so we're just merging. It is a very ugly and complicated disease. The average lifespan after diagnosis ranges from 2 to 5 years. Yeah, so it's kind of heavy, and I want to keep this short. I want to kind of tell you a little bit about what I want to do, and then I want to stop this and give everybody a chance to grab information and get on the same page so that we can make these days count. So, in general, I want to make this time count. May is National ALS Month. Most people don't know what it is because they've never had a personal experience. Now we all do. It's really rare for a 36-year-old awesome DJ in their prime to get this, and it's a little bit more rare that I'm a woman. The average diagnosis age usually is about like 55 or so. So it's a little bit different, and it's a little bit different for the people that are treating me too, because I am young and optimistic, and that is, it's heartbreaking. You know, it's heartbreaking to be handed a spirit like that and kind of process what goes here. So this is kind of how it goes. Right now my mobility is bad. I don't walk too good. Having a little hard time getting in and out of cars and DJ booths, and as of yesterday I started having problems in my DJ hand. This is kind of what it looks like right now, and so yeah, it's hard. It's hard to process. Anyway, I want to keep this part short and just say this. I want you to get educated, and I want to help you with that, and I want to do some fucking awesome shit. Like, big time shit. May, National ALS Month. This is going to be a good month for me, and in my diet, I'm going to feel good in May. Things are going to start to change, and they're going to go downhill. May, I'm planning on let's do this. Cincinnati, let's do this. National ALS Month. Let them know. Let people know what the fuck this disease is, because it's crazy. It's a crazy, crazy disease. People need to know. And now that we have a personal experience, let's do this. I honestly feel like the reason that I have this is because I can make a difference. I mean, I have all of you guys. I have all of you guys not only on my side, but like, you people make a difference. My friends make a difference. They're good people. They're good people, and it's a little bit of everything. Like, a little bit of everything. And I need pieces of all that to do what I really want to do here, which is make everyone know what ALS is. I want to raise some money and get it to this clinic that I go to that needs money locally. They can't do a lot for me, but they can do more. There's more that they can do. They can do more and work more, and they're good people, and I want to see them be able to help the person after me. I would like that at some point the next 36-year-old that gets handed this decision in the prime of their life could be told a little bit more than there's no cure and we're just going to make you as comfortable as possible. I would like that at some point we can say, we can stop this, or we can help this, or, you know, like, we can do a little bit more than what we're doing now. So I got an idea. I have an idea about, like, massive dance parties the month of May, and I'm talking everywhere. Like, we got them kind of in the works already. If I can get these dance parties going in May, then the months after that, when I'm feeling good, but maybe my hand isn't working so good, or my leg's not the best, but I still need to go out and watch you all dance, then those are in motion, and we're raising money through those dance parties. We're doing stuff. I kind of like the idea of Funk You ALS, but, you know. So I want to do that stuff in May, and I want to do it hard, and I'm going to need a little help. And, I mean, after May comes June, in case you didn't know that, and then on the 9th, my birthday and Tommy Myers. So I'm pretty much feeling like epic birthday party is going to have to happen this year, which I say every year, but I'm kind of feeling like this year might be like Harvapalooza style. So we need to get that together right after we make a huge difference. Then we're going to celebrate my birth. And then I want to do some stuff. There's some stuff I want to do, and I have a little bit of a bucket list, and my friends have a little bit of a bucket list, and I got a nephew that's going to be here any second. That's kind of awesome. So I got a lot I want to do, and I want to do it hard, and I want to do it with all of you as much as I can. So a couple things that I want to do is, like, I want to make an album, and I want to do a karaoke night, and I want to see Stevie Wonder and India Arie, and all kinds of stuff. There's a lot I want to do, and I want to do it with you, and I have devised a little bit of a system that we can make this happen. Okay, so first, I cannot be texting. No texting, no any of that. Can't do it. It's hard for me, and I want to use my hands only to play music, so we are going to figure out how to do this. So, my friend Allison, boom, love her, set me up an entire system that I asked her for. It's called Harvination.com. Can't be any harder than that. Harvination.com. Super easy. We've set up a system. There is an awareness area. You can find out about the disease. I've posted the proper links for you. There is a music area, a healing through music, where I want to do like a daily song. I want to share some of my mixes. I want to ask all my friends in bands to collaborate with me to do an album. I kind of already have your songs and stuff picked out, so I'm just hoping you say yeah. My friend Scott's going to help us out with maybe getting that recorded and getting that out to the world. You know, that's the music area. I plan to every day get on there and post my blog and tell my story. That will be my main way to communicate with everyone. I will blog everything that I possibly can. What I'm doing, how I'm feeling, the songs, everything. You can follow that there. Not my phone, not Facebook, not all that stuff. Go to the blog, harvination.com. Go there. There's a link. You can communicate. You can email there. We can talk like that. I need to do that so that I can do everything with you guys. There'll be a calendar there. You'll know when things are. Everything. She really has done a fantastic job of this, guys, to relieve that off of me so I can do everything that I want in these times. So it looks like we're at 30 minutes, and that's way longer than I wanted to keep you guys in your seats. So I'm just going to end this here. I just want you to know this. I feel so strong. It's ridiculous. I'm not scared of this at all. I'm not scared. The only thing that I'm scared of is everybody loves me, and that sucks. It kind of sucks. There's going to be a lot of upset people. Everybody, deep breath. But there's a lot of awesome people involved in this, and we're going to do this together, all of us. Every bit of it. We're going to do this all together, and I feel you guys on my team. I feel all of you in this room on my team, and it feels awesome. And I don't know. I just feel like we got this, and when it gets hard, we got each other, and I have so much I want to do, and so much I can do, and so much I want to leave behind. So let's get educated first. Let's do a whole lot of dancing, and let's just get this going, and let's make a difference. I have a lot of jokes. I have a lot of stuff we're going to talk about. I recently named my leg Sierra so that when she was acting up, I could say things like, get on the floor, 1-2 step. There's a lot of fun and humor in this, even though it's dark. And I just want everybody to know I'm good. I feel good. I feel strong. I feel supported. My health feels good. I'm drinking juices and doing everything that I can. I'm willing to try a lot of stuff. So I love you guys, and I thank you for being my friends, my real friends. And I'm going to end this video now by saying, kiss my ALS. And soon I will be having hardcore on these knuckles. And so yeah, I'm going to end this video now and quit rambling to you guys so that you can grab your drinks or your information or your tissues or whatever. But before you leave this annex, I want you to look around at all these people beside you and find someone maybe that you don't know. Just a random person that you maybe have never seen before in your life, or someone that you just want to walk up to and say, I love you. And Harv loves you, and thank you. I will see you guys soon. I think I messed my MacBook up.